larger than life. He was this figure whom I always dreamed of meeting. His name was in the songs that were sung everywhere. Okay, so you grew up hearing these songs, the military songs of the Mama, the question of education. So you knew that he was this person who had gone to England to go and get education and bring it back to the country. He was this figure who had gone to England to fight for our land.
And people feared Jomo Kenyatta.
Yes.
Because his book, a seminal work, Facing Mount Kenya. Facing Mount Kenya, which is in the bookshops up to now.
Yeah.
There is a paragraph where Kenyatta describes himself as a psychologist. And he said even he married his wife, the first one, in 1919, Grace Wahoo.
Yeah.
Yes, by using magic. He has written it. And when Kenyatta was in prison, he was mystified. Even we used to be told that if Kenyatta looks at you like this, you would know what you are thinking. And we were told that his eyes were on the forehead. And he had not gone to school with anybody who was known. Even the rite of passage, nobody knew with whom he went for the rite of passage.
Yes.
So Kenyatta was a mystery.
Because I'm the one who can wake up the top brass of security at the provincial level. And the State House is considered an institution like any other province. Now, when he called me, he did not announce to me that the president is dead. And what he said, the first thing he wanted is for me to tell Kandi to call him, which I did. Next, he wanted Hinga to call him, which I did. Next, he wanted Kenyatta to call him, which I did. It's after they communicated that they were coming back to me that they would like to be in Mombasa at a specific time.
If anybody tries to do that, that is considered to be a toddler. Do you know what we do to toddlers? We teach them how to walk.
Walking in.
Yes.
What are you shaking? Are you sweating?
First of all, let me take you back a little. Mzee Kenyatta, in the minds of the Kenyan people, was not a normal human being. As younger people, we had been told many stories about Kenyatta. And there are some other things which we knew without being told. One, I knew that there was no known classmate, there was no known age mate, there was no known playmate. And then we had been told by our parents that Kenyatta knew what people were thinking. I think he had read this book, Facing Mount Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Facing Mount Kenya.
Yes.
He had a hairy tongue.
A hairy tongue.
Yes. We have been told that his eyes were at the forehead.
Iza bisi bahire cyubahiro turabasuje kuno munsi ko ruyu wa gatandatu kugira ngo tubagezeho ikiganiro cya kakera kavuba ka giperezida. Kuri uyu munsi rero turagaruka ku rupfu rwa Perezida Jomo Kenyatta ku itariki ya 22 z'ukwezi kwa munani umwaka w'1978. Kubera iki rero tugarutse ku rupfu rwa Perezida Jomo Kenyatta, ni ukubera yuko abaperezida b'ibihugu bya Afurika bagenda bagira gutya bakabura cyangwa se bakitaba Imana mu buryo budasobanutse. Ibi ni ibintu twagiye tubona kenshi, ariko si no muri Afurika gusa, n'ahandi bikunze kubaho. Hari igihe rero biterwa akenshi n'ubutegetsi bw'igitugu, nk'amategeko abo bategetsi ubwabo baba barashyizeho, cyangwa se ababungirije mu butegetsi nabo bakishyiraho ayo mategeko agomba gutuma bazabasha kumusimbura. Twibuke ko Mzee Kenyatta yapfuye afite imyaka myinshi cyane. Kenyatta yapfuye afite imyaka irenga 100. Bikavugwa ko rero bo mu gihe cye nta muntu bangana mu myaka wari ukiriho. Umunsi rero Kenyatta yapfuye hari harashyizweho itegeko ry'uko nta muntu ugomba cyangwa se ushobora gutekereza yuko umukuru w'igihugu ashobora kuba yagira nk'indwara arwara cyangwa se akaba yagira nk'ikibazo runaka kijyanye n'ubuzima. Byari bibujijwe, aribyo byatumye uwo munsi yitaba Imana. Umuntu wese yarashatse aho yigira kugira ngo atazabibazwa, kuko umuntu wagombaga kubikora yagombaga guhanwa cyane. Icyo gihe rero uwari uhagarariye amategeko nk'uko muri Kenya bamwita Attorney General cyangwa se mukuru wa sheria yari bwana Charles Njonjo. Icyo gihe niwe wayoboraga wari Attorney General mu gihugu cya Kenya. Twibuke ko rero muri Kenya umuntu uyoboye igihugu ari perezida wa repubulika, hagakurikiraho vice perezida, noneho hakaza Attorney General ariwe ushinzwe amategeko. Muri icyo gihe rero bandi bantu nabo bari aho ngaho hari uwitwa Mbiyo Koinange yari ministre d'Etat. Bivugwa yuko Kenyatta yari ndetse yararongoye mushiki wa Koinange, ariko muri iyi nkuru muraza kubona ko Koinange yaje gufata urugendo yigira Nairobi, aho kwita kuri Kenyatta, umusaza wari umaze kugera mu zabukuru cyane, ndetse akaba yari afite ubuzima butameze neza ku buryo yaje kwikubita hasi agwa mu nzu nta muntu umwitayeho, dukurikije uko amakuru agenda abitubwira, nk'uko tuza kubyumva muri iki kiganiro tugirirwa n'uwitwa Njiru, wari umuyobozi w'amakuru mu biro by'umukuru w'igihugu, ndetse kandi n'umupolisi witwa Simon Wambogo Mwangi, nawe wari uhari icyo gihe ubwo wari waraye ku irondo cyangwa se wari waraye ku izamu ubwo umukuru w'igihugu rero yitabaga Imana. Akaba ari we wahawe amategeko yo guhamagara abandi bategetsi aho bari mu ngo zabo kugira ngo babashe kugeraho i Mombasa, aho umukuru w'igihugu yari mu biruhuko, akaba ari naho yitabye Imana ari.
During that time, there was a clause in the constitution which stated that it was treason to compass, to plot, to plan, and even to imagine the death of a president. That clause in the constitution also played a part later in the death of Jomo Kenyatta.
Well, one of the things that I did, first of all, is to kill it by saying any threat to the life of the president, or imagine that the president is sick or is going to die, that's treason.
Hata nilimuuliza Jojo, tulikutana State House, nikamuuliza, akanibeba na gari yake tukienda town, nikamuuliza kunichauri hii treason, ninasema tusitakiwe na treason. Ni mahali gani tumesema tunataka kupindua serikali au kufanya ni mahali gani? Kaniambia katiba, si unajua kulingana na katiba, according to the law, imagine, hata kuimagine kifo cha president, hiyo ni treason. Nikamwambia sisi tumeimagine wapi? Akaniambia miaka hii yote wakati Kenyatta alikuwa na nguvu za ugani, hamukufikiria kuchange katiba. Sasa mnaona sasa anakuwa mgoja, ndio mnaanza hiyo ni fikira zenu, ndio mtaenda treason ya hiyo kwanza, imagination hiyo yetu. Kwa hivyo Kwa hiyo mzee Jojo alitutisha na unajua Kenyatta angekubali tustaki.
A friend of Moi, he issued a statement saying that anybody who talks or insinuates about the possible death of the president would be killed, because that was treason. Just imagining. Some people, his handlers left him sleeping. He died alone. Yeah, people, somebody like his brother-in-law, Bioko Inange, who was also his minister of state and a confidant, just flew to Nairobi by Kenya Airways in the evening, and he left Jomo Kenyatta. You know why? Because he don't want to imagine that Kenyatta could die.
Before I go, he was asking Mama Ngina, who is Koinange? Tell him to come and conduct those dances and songs to attend for me. But Mama Ngina told him that you have given Koinange permission to go over there. So that's all right. I called Doctor and asked him, are things all right? All these things are perfect, all right. Do you like to come and stay in State House? Oh yes, it's all right, everything is all right. Then, when we heard this shock, it was really unbearable shock. It is absolutely true that I personally feel the deepest grief in my heart.
My dear friends and fellow Wananchi, what fitting tribute can we pay the man who was a father to us all? How can we adequately express the grief that is deep in our hearts? The cruel hand of death has silenced a friend, a loving father, a gallant fighter, a great statesman. This was Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. May the Almighty God rest his soul in eternal peace.
I drove to the Vice President's house. That was the Honorable Daniel Arap Moi. He had also arrived from Nakuru. I had a short discussion with him, and he was also waiting for various formalities to be arranged. While I was there, the commandant of the GSU came with, I think, almost a platoon of his people, and put up the tents around the home of the Vice President. This is just a security precaution that once the news comes out, you don't know the reaction of various people. And there was need now for the potential successor to be given adequate security.
But the one person we hadn't found is the Vice President, Daniel Moi. And when I became completely frustrated, it became necessary for me to talk to the province. They didn't know how to reach him. I went down to the OCPD Baringo, and OCPD Baringo could not raise him. And we were not able to raise him even using the radio system in his escort vehicles. When the OCPD went physically to look for him, at about 8:30, he was told that Moi had left with his convoy of security detail, heading outwards instead of coming to Nairobi. Because Mahiu had informed me that he had talked to Moi himself and had informed him that the president has died. So when OCPD told me that, I told him, follow the way he followed until you catch up with him and make him come to Nairobi, because it's the only reason why the cabinet meeting will not take place.
Akitoa hotuba hata na mkongojo Kenyatta.